Welcome. All right. Rush. All righty. Okay, now I can. Now it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have some pollock fillets. Kind of 50 grams of pollock. I make sure the skin side, even though it's skinless, is dried out. So it's not gonna stick. It's still gonna stick, but not too bad. We're gonna weigh out 200 grams of the peas. These will be seasoned with some college pickle sauce, some black pepper, some turmeric, okay. In a minute, I'll also make some coffee because why not? Some of our hot paprika, nice, and a bit of the butter. That's gonna add some spice. Nice. When our fish is about done, we'll just add a little piece, maybe a bit of liquid, and yeah, and of garlic. Will be just right at the end. Yeah, I'll get my coffee pot ready. Hi there, Pixels, Pixel Storm. Alright. Mhm. Hi there. A lot of things. I'm doing all right. Hi, Cindy Shoes. Very Cindy. Alright. Alrighty. German or is it English? Well, I I speak German. Sorry, I speak English. Ich auch Deutsch. Ich falo português. Entiendo español. Eh, Darüber Hangover. Occasionally you speak English on this channel. Okay, then that's fine. All right. Yeah. So I speak German, English, Portuguese, getting better at Korean. I do have some, I don't know, I mean, I do excel. I am German, but I just have my PC, you know. Sure, I could make some classic German dishes, but I normally don't. A lot of that stuff is pretty high tech, a lot of fatty meats, and I mean, I will have sauerkraut with caraway seeds or Kümmel and Harzer Käse. Oh, I understand everything, but do you understand me? Looked at properly. Okay. Better now? All right. Now you should be able to understand me better. Okay. Yeah, I disconnected the headphones. Sometimes they improve the audio, sometimes they don't. It can go either way. I'll try to start using my AirPods. I just don't have an Apple cable to charge them. But yeah. Thank you, Pixel. And we'll cut up and season some tofu or dubu. How it would be called in Korean. All right, I also do YouTube. Nice. I'll I'll try to check it out sometime. I'm actually more than halfway to being monetized now, which is kind of wild. Hmm. One second, gonna get some Hubka 400, 847. Nice. Hast du schon? Are you already monetized with membership? or still working on your watch hours? I have to leave now. I have to go to the psychologist. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good session and good luck. Cheers. Getting all of that well seasoned. I'll just do some water now, just to eat more liquid in here. Actually, a little bit of tomato paste could go well in this. Let's see how that does. Let's let our coffee rest for a few. Yeah, or tofu. All right. A little bit of olive oil so the seasoning stick better. You got 200. You could use all. Oh, yeah. I'll make some lentil soup or stew after this. Hey there, John. What's up, bro? Or maybe I don't know what to call it. Bro feels a bit disrespectful due to the age difference. But yeah. Anyway, some pollock and peas, PP. All right. Are you drinking olive oil out of the bottle? Sure. I can do it with this one. Oh, oh fuck. Right, so messing around made me Let's coffee all over. That bottle was empty, just for the record. No, no, I don't drink olive oil straight from the bottle. Not in those quantities. You're just gonna get obese, and being obese isn't exactly healthy. And since being a healthy weight is just about the most important thing health-wise for diet, and pretty much everything else comes after that. Yeah, it is a good fat source of fat. Yes, alrighty. This pot is pretty much ready to get a new batch of lentils going. It is, yeah, nice. Just need to wash it out thoroughly. Yeah, baby. They will have to clean the bottom of this pan. Is this lunch? What is was for breakfast? I'm trying to eat less bread all day and more. Honestly, I just had a protein shake and then later some a little pan stuff with some rice cakes. I just had some veggies on rice cakes as a snack. But but seasoned pork heart is like it's pretty close to bacon, believe it or not, and really good. That's something I like to have for breakfast too. Yeah, something is burned on here. But yeah, I have a few different things I have for breakfast depending on how I feel. I used to do protein. protein chocolate cream on pancakes a lot. That was my go-to breakfast for a long time. Till eventually I kind of got sick of it. Plus, it's not. My diet was so strict that it didn't really take it anymore. Just too many carbs. But chocolate protein cream with some quinoa also works. Good morning, princess. I could only see beef heart in the stores. I guess I could ask for pork. Like, yeah, beef heart is just a lot more hardy, you know? It's like, it has a lot more intense of a flavor. For me, that's too much for breakfast. But pork heart is a lot more mild and something you can eat a bigger quantity of, or you can also eat if you're not feeling like something super savory, you know? I mean, if you want beef heart for breakfast, by all means, but I wouldn't, or almost never. It packs too much of a punch flavor wise. And just having some frozen peas and tossing them in the pan after you fried something for a couple of minutes is a good way to get some carbs and some extra protein and fiber and stuff. Anyway, we'll do some more lentils. But I mean, I don't know what your normal breakfast is, so how much bread do you eat normally? It might or might not even make sense to stop with the bread. A little dash of olive oil, because I'm on a diet break now, and I'm thinking to actually do a slow bulk till end of April or whenever I'll start fishing more. And once I start fishing a lot more and I'm more active, then I'll do a diet and get properly shredded over the summer. Getting down to like 10% body fat again. The full 8-pack. Because I do miss having the 8-pack and Christmas tree bag. But I also know right now it'll just be, yeah, I just can't eat that much food because I don't have that much daily activity. So it'll be a lot easier to do that once I'm, fishing a few times a week. All right. Shall we do 1 or 2 packs of lentils? Let's do 2. Let's do this properly and 2. And then we don't have to do it for a while. So we'll be toasting these lentils. Everything was a sandwich so I could eat on the way to work and hold it cleanly while driving. Well, how about that? Just try to get some pork heart, season it up, fry it. If you want, you can add an egg, but you don't have to. And just have like 150 grams of pork heart between two slices of bread. That's a really good breakfast with loads of protein. You can also do 200 grams if you want. That'll definitely set you up with the protein. And like between 2 and 4 slices of bread isn't bad. If you get veggies at lunch and dinner, I don't see an issue. If you have 5 sandwiches, yeah. But if you have one, maybe two, and you don't use fatty fillings, what's wrong with that? Mm-hmm. Let's get some water boiling. Who is old anemic? Oh, right. I need to take my creatine. I didn't yesterday. Good for brain power too, not just muscles. Let's do 3 scoops. That'll be good. Oh yeah. I'm still have a little bit of a cold, but not too bad. Okay, that. I'll add a dash of this syrup in here just for taste. All right. Mhm. Hey, Share Bear, what's up? I mean, of course, John, you can have all sorts of veggies, but if you just have a couple slices of whole grain bread, I don't see why you would have to change that. Unless you want to save your daily carbs for something else. In that case, sure. If you want to have a high carb lunch or dinner, then it can have its then it can have some utility to not have carbs for breakfast. But also you have to think, how will you perform at work if you don't have any carbs? You might need it to for your brain to work properly and to be productive. So yeah. And of course, you can get your carbs from vegetables like peas. Peas are a great vegetable to get carbs and protein from. And they're like nutrient dense enough that you can actually get a decent amount of carbs and protein without your stomach exploding, but they still fill you up and are a lot more nutritious than most regular carb sources. But of course, it's not as easy to eat as a sandwich. And if you can do it time wise, sitting down for your meal is definitely always a good idea. I know I'm probably a bad example, but yeah. There's pasta from pea flour that I'd like to try. Yeah, that is good stuff. Like, it does not taste like regular pasta, but it's still close enough. Like, if you eat pasta a lot, just switching it out is a good idea. Like, there's only one reason I don't use it. It's expensive compared to just lentils or peas by themselves. You know, if I buy my lentils and my peas in the right form, they're way, way cheaper. If that was the factor for me, I would buy this a lentil and pea pasta as well. Because it does taste good and it's a lot easier to prepare. So yeah. Let's put some caraway seeds in here and toast them off. Let's do a bit of freshly cracked black pepper and let that toast. Hey, these are getting the perfect color. Uh, like I don't know what it's like where you are, but here lentil and pea pasta costs like 3 times as much as lentils or peas cost in their natural form. I bear. I don't have that money. I don't. Like if I can save $50 a month by making change by doing stuff like that, taste has to come second. Taste and convenience has to take a step back for me. That's just for me. It's still not expensive food. It's still it's still cheap food on an absolute scale. The pea and lentil pasta. But I even save money wherever I can for fishing and a car, hopefully. So if I can save a few bucks here and there, I need to do that. But of course, that's not everyone. Some people don't have to do that. There were times when I didn't have to. So yeah. Okay, let's add our water carefully. Don't let it overboil. And yeah, chef. It's same shaver. Okay. Yeah. And you want to keep your lentils at a rolling boil, unless you want chewy lentils. I want the lentils to fully break down and get nice and soft instead of mealy. I want them to have more of a moist texture versus a dry, mealy one. And for that, they need to boil for like an hour at a constant boil. Never touch cold water. Dumping in turmeric. I don't think I have any more curry. If I do, I would dump in like 50 grams of curry now. Yeah, I don't think I have any more curry left, unfortunately. There you go. Or yes, yes, yes. We have curry. You do. Okay. Bunch of curry in there. Now our black pepper. 1 teaspoon. I hope that's not going to be too much, way too much, but you need that piping or peppery. Yeah, this is definitely going to be powerful. This is going to be a powerful concoction. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Oh, mommy. Yeah, we'll do two metal cycles of slow gaining and then a proper diet. That's gonna be the goal for training and diet wise. So we'll do slowly bulking and then uh, dieting down till we're 10% body fat. Even 2 kilos a month. All right. It is well seasoned or curry lentils. All righty. All right, all right, all right. Oh, yeah, man. I'll have a little coffee. A little sloops of maple syrup. Right. Good boy. Cheers. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace out. Cheers. This will just keep boiling for 1 to 2 hours. And yeah, just keeping it on a boil, a moderate boil. It doesn't have to be a completely rolling boil, but it always has to be boiling, not simmering boiling for the lentils to properly open up and soften. And yeah, I might get myself a pressure cooker. I think a pressure cooker would do even better, but we'll see about that. Anyway, have a good one. Peace out. Cheers.